Hey, it's Mike. I'm the Director of Sales for Beltran Properties Group, and it is time to do another unboxing of the Market Action Report. This is the official report from RMLS. This is the Portland metro area, so let's get to it. First thing I always look at, of course, is the months of inventory, zero point 0.8. I don't even know what it would look like if it got down to less than 0.8. It's been crazy. It's been multiple offers for a long time. What's interesting is I was just talking to someone the other day is that the market kind of flipped in that normally October is when everything slows down, but interest rates just kept dropping. And so October is actually where most of us are like, everything turned into multiple offers. We had them earlier in the year, but it just got weird. And I don't know if that's the inventory just got a little bit tighter. And so people just got a little bit more of a feeding frenzy, but I don't know if the inventory will go lower. I don't even know how painful that looks like, but right now we have some more listings hitting. But the demand's going up too. So comparing 2021 to 2020 is kind of hard because this is right when we hit the pandemic, but let's look at this. All right, new listings. So we have 12,778 this year to date. Last year it was 11,950, not that far off. I mean, we knew something was going on in March, so this should show that April was the down months. I started tracking this closely in April, and that's everything just kind of seized. No one knew how long this was going to last. Is this 2 weeks? Is this a year? Whatever. So let's look at pending sales down quite a bit. 11,249 to 8,800 is where we were the year before, and then closed sales off 8160 versus 9481. But here's the big one: average price 465. We've come up to 543.9, which April's only $3,000 more, $3,600 more than last month. But that's a huge jump in that average price. Total time on market, obviously, it's nuts. Most homes, the only reason they're going 3 or 4 days is because everyone is planning on multiple offers. And so they'd sell in a day. If it was a normal market, they'd take an offer and go. But right now, everyone's trying to get the best. And something else to kind of talk about is a lot of people are kind of hung up on, I want to pay more than the offer price. It is just an offer price. People are listing below what they think it'll sell for because they want the multiple offers. So something just to kind of change in your mindset if you're a buyer and you're having trouble is just understand it's closer to an auction now. And this is just that starting price where they don't really want to offer less than that, or they don't want to have to deal with all the offers that'd be less than this. So they have to start somewhere. So just kind of keep that in mind. Let's go look at some other stuff. I'll have this available. You reach out to me. This just gets a little hard to read on a lot of the videos for social media, but that goes area by area. Active residential listings, once again, really, really low. 2222 is how many active residential listings we have versus 4757 and 5400. This is the lowest it's ever been. I remember seeing 5 digits. I think we got up to like 20,000 listings or something. We got some really high numbers, at least 17,000 active residential listings. So that's active residential. This is all active, and we're only at 3,200. This includes other things that I don't deal that much with, but total listings. This is land. This is investments, things like that. But you see the new listings were on the same trajectory as 2019. There's the blip you see for 2020, but similar amount of new listings. I've been really looking at new listings because I want to see that inventory go up. I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Pending sales, you see that it's much higher than it was previously, and that's what it is. We're really absorbing all the listings that are coming on the market. Average sold market time obviously is low, and then here's the last one. So here we are. This is just what's been looking at. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that I kind of mentioned here 2018 and 19 were very, very similar. And I finally did the numbers I was wanting to do, which is look at that price and then look at where the interest rates have been and how this works. And, where are we versus the payment? So 2018 for, I think it's April or May. If you take that interest rate of that month, according to Freddie Mac, the payment was $23.90 a month. And that's no closing costs. That's no down payment. That's just pure. So we can keep numbers pure. If you take our average price last month, which was 553, I think it was. And the interest rates we have now, the payment is 2360. So we're still below payment wise, and we're a very payment driven culture, for better or worse. And payment does matter. And so we still have room to move on that, interestingly enough. And there's actually quite a few sectors had wage growth. There's more wage growth than a lot of people would really guess. So there is the ability to go above this. I don't think we've necessarily hit the ceiling to restructure. I just think. I also, in 2003, I had a lot of people tell me I can't afford to buy a home. Then 2004, 5, and 6, we ran up, and the interest rates didn't change that much. And people figured out a way to make it happen. They saw all their friends doing. They're like, well, you know what? If we didn't do this thing, if we did, how about they wanted a home? So I think there's room to go. I also think real estate's not going to be the thing that causes anything to really change. There could be the gas shortage. There could be whatever. There can be other things that happen. Real estate itself is solid for many, many reasons I've talked about on here before. Reach out to me if you want to talk about some more. But I still see upward growth. Goldman Sachs thinks that home prices are going to have double-digit growth in 2021 and 2022. I don't like really going on to the forecast because no one holds them to it, but they've been right about a lot of the things so far, starting early in the pandemic. So there's the news and numbers. If you have anything that you want to discuss, or if you're thinking about selling a home, reach out to us. We've helped a lot of people this year, and we're ready to help you. So give us a call, 503-502-3330, and talk to you there.